Hey everyone, this is day one of week two. It's Monday, February 7th, 2011. If you're keeping track, that means I'm a day behind schedule. I'm on a Sunday through Friday schedule. The reason that I work out Sundays through Fridays is because Wednesdays are the best nights for me to get yoga in, since that's the longest workout, and Thursdays are one of the nights that I get to leave the house for any significant amount of time. So not a good day for me to try to get that workout in. So I'm a day behind. That means I'll just have to pick it up during the week. That worked out for me last time, and get back on schedule. Today was chest and back. I tried recording my workout again, but ran into a problem with my webcam and didn't realize it until the workout was over. So I don't actually have any footage for that workout. But I figured I'd use the opportunity to kind of share some experiences that I've had in my first week and maybe ask some questions and welcome anyone who's watching to share your own experiences and maybe comment and answer some of my questions. Let me know how things are for you. So first off, this weekend was Sunday was Super Bowl Sunday, of course, and I was out late the night before. I didn't get home till 5 a.m. I'm a poker player, and that night I happened to be at a casino. Um, anyway, so I got home very early Sunday morning and got up pretty late in the afternoon. But when I woke up, the only thing I really wanted to do at that time was work out. I was pretty pumped about it. I figured I'd get my workout in and enjoy the rest of my day, enjoy the Super Bowl, and just kind of get it out of the way and feel good about myself. So I got pretty motivated, push play, and warmed up. And on my very first push-up, I was trying to use dumbbells as push-up stands. On my very first push-up, the dumbbell under my right arm rolled out, and I just messed up my shoulder. It was really painful. And so I was in some pain, and I was also very discouraged because it felt like even if that hadn't happened to me, I didn't think I was going to get a good push-up in, not a single good push-up in. Whereas last week I was able to get 8 before I had to fall to my knees. I'm not particularly proud of that, but that was very discouraging for me that besides hurting myself, that I could hardly get a single push-up in. My shoulders were I felt so weak that I couldn't get a push-up in. So after that, I didn't feel real good trying to get the rest of that workout in, even though I hardly really started. So I thought that I would give myself a few hours of rest and get back on it later on after the game, possibly. But that didn't work out. So I ended up missing the day altogether. I actually had a lot of pain overnight even. It woke me up a few times in this shoulder. So I was very worried this morning that I had really injured my arm, and that I was going to have trouble completing this not only the workout but the program altogether, because I couldn't do anything with that right shoulder. I was worried that it would be that way. Later on this morning, I actually mentioned to a buddy of mine that I had hurt my shoulder, and you know, I didn't feel like I was going to be able to do push-ups for today's workout. And he at first suggested that if it hurt that bad that I should probably see a doctor. And then when I responded, it hurts, but I can lift it over my shoulder and everything, he said, well, you can probably get through a workout then. Um, and I agreed with him at that point, and told myself that I was gonna get my chest and back workout in. Um, so I want to send a thanks to Tyler for giving me that extra little nudge. Um, this evening I got my workout in, and I actually I went straight to my knees for the first set of push-ups. I didn't try to do a normal push-up. They were uh, they were surprisingly tough. Um, but and then everything after that first set, I went to the bands, and what I did just to make sure I didn't re-injure my arm or make it any worse than it already was, I really focused on form, form over weight. I still try to get as many reps in as I possibly could. And for the early workouts, I started with the black band, so I was pressing with the black bands, and but that felt good that I actually completed the workout, and I didn't. Thankfully, I didn't re-injure my arm, and hopefully by day three, Wednesday, my shoulder will be back so that I can get back in and do my shoulder presses. So after having missed my first workout of week 2, I was feeling pretty discouraged, and I started questioning my own commitment to completing this program. And then I got a message from a fellow P90Xer who I met through teambeachbody.com. What he told me basically reminded me of um, what I learned when I quit smoking. Just recently quit smoking, and the key for me in quitting smoking was to remind myself that um, just because I had made a mistake one day or I cheated another day didn't mean that I had failed, or that I had to start all over. In the long run, if I stay focused and stay committed, that eventually, I'll succeed at this. And what I got from that is that I can actually apply that to a lot of different things, and specifically in right now as I'm going through the P90X program. If I have a day off due to whatever circumstances, I can just get back up the next day and push play, and just pick up where I left off and keep going. What I obviously don't want to do is make it um, make it a habit, but I also won't feel like I failed or like I need to start all over again. I intend to finish this um, in 90 days, but if something happens along the way, and it ends up 91 or 92 or 95, it'll still be a huge accomplishment in the end. So I want to thank Aaron for reminding me of that lesson and encouraging me today to get back on track. The last thing I want to mention is that I'm not really following the P90X diet, mostly because uh, I'm I'm single. I live alone, and it's kind of hard to cook for one person. I enjoy cooking, but it's just so much more convenient for me to have a sandwich or run out and grab something. I don't really feel hungry most of the day, but by the time I do feel hungry, I'm very hungry. So I tend to eat larger meals spread farther apart, which I know is bad. Um, but again, I'm usually very busy during the day with work, and by the time I notice that I'm hungry, it's I'm very hungry at that point. So I try to keep myself full on water, and I have some snacks around the house like wheat thins or 100-calorie bags of popcorn, which was my dinner today. Um, so I obviously don't eat very well. Feel free to comment. Um, so I said in my last video that I wasn't going to post a daily update anymore, that I would do a weekly that I would start doing weekly updates. I'm going to make an exception today because I don't really have any video of my workout anyway, and I had all these things going through my head. And so I figured I'd get it out there, and kind of looking forward to some feedback. Um, I know I've got a new subscriber, Whiskey Blade. Welcome, thank you for subscribing, and I wish you the best in your journey through the P90X as well, you and your wife. That's all I got for now. I'll make sure tomorrow that I do get my workout recorded so that at the end of the week I'll have a nice update to post. And for anyone who's watching, please feel free to comment. If you're in this with me, good luck. Keep pushing play. If you are on the fence and thinking about making your next step, feel free to reach out to me for any if you have any questions about what it's like early on. Whiskey Blade actually had a good comment when he said it's nice to see someone who's not a star athlete going through these workouts, and I figured that's exactly why I'm doing this for anyone out there. I've seen a lot of transformation videos before and afters, but I haven't really seen a lot of the videos in between that for people who are, you know, like me, not super athletic, not hardly athletic, who are doing this after a long period of virtually no exercise. So follow along if you're in my shoes. All right, that's all I got until the end of the week.